Wait a minute. I'm reviewing a James Bond movie. I shouldn't be reviewing this. I should be reviewing something nice and swavy. Or swavy, what do you say it? One sec. Ah, that's more like it. Anyways, what's going on, guys? I'm doing one more reviews here. I'm doing another review series. Like I said, I'm going to review like other movies and all that. But basically, with No Time to Die, the latest and the final one volume Daniel Craig movie coming out, I think it might not be the perfect time to review at least the Daniel Craig. I'm not going to review like every Bond movie out there because that's like too much time and I have enough time as it is. But I'm here to review every single one of the Daniel Craig Bond movies. So I'm here to review a few of the ones. And of course, I'm here to review the one that started the Daniel Craig era and probably, well, many people consider it to be the best James Bond movie and pretty much reinvents the character as a whole. And that is Casino Royale. Casino Royale was released in 2006, directed by Ron Campbell, who actually previously did GoldenEye. And this probably was a big reboot of the franchise. It was the first one involving Daniel Craig. And the characters was trying more of a less experienced and more believable version of the character, and follows him in the game as a career and as he's earning his license to kill, and follows him on an assignment to bankrupt terrorist financier Le Chiffre in a heist poker game. They fall in love with the Vin Patel that's what it is. Basically, Bond just being the great character that he is. Now, before we'll say this. I have recently watched every single James Bond movie. Yeah, I have now seen every single Bond movie. And it's definitely been an interesting series to watch, actually. My least favorite you probably know whenever I do my ranking, which I would do after the time 9 comes out. Again, it's really fascinating and interesting watching a lot of Bond movies. I mean, I have definitely seen a few of them, obviously. That was actually the first one I watched. Joke. But now I pretty much have seen every single version of the character. And for this, the only one that I really have seen was Die Another Day, GoldenEye, I think one of the Sean Connery ones, and pretty much all Daniel Craig ones. But yeah, I've seen all those. I've only seen those, and I've seen every single version of the character, every single film of the character. I would say it's still I'm glad I did, because it actually made me appreciate Casino Royale a lot more, actually. Especially seeing a lot of different interpretations and things become to know of the character. And this film kind of like reinvents the character, but I mean in the best way, which, considering at the end of the day, that's what this franchise really needed. Like, I think if you're ever really struggling with a franchise, I think a reinvention is basically what you need, honestly. And Ron Campbell did a phenomenal job with Casino Royale, as this watching this film probably still always would be my favorite Bond movie, and it'll probably spoil my ranking. But I mean, you can't blame him for me thinking this one. Casino Royale is absolutely fantastic. It definitely still is. I've seen this movie a lot, and it still holds up very well. The story I love it. I'll say this though, despite seeing a lot of different interpretations like Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, like Richard got to see more to Oliphant, and Pierce Brosnan, and even the one George Lazenby, I honestly still think that Daniel Craig is the best interpretation of the character, probably because he feels the most human, which like still would be the point, but they really make Bond feel more of a human character. Daniel Craig displays that amazingly. They don't make it feel like a womanizer, it just sleep girls that always not be his daughters. Or just says a lot of stupid stuff, like, which again, it's not like it's a problem, but because if you gotta get to know the character, honestly, especially during the Roger Moore era, this was a little reinvention of the from the opening scene alone, they do a great character. Like, cause usually we get that old gun barrel sequence in the beginning, but yeah, they kind of don't do that to like a certain point. Of course, you get the amazing Bond song, "You Know My Name" by Chris Cornell. Arm yourself because no one else here will save you. Like, it is personally my second favorite Bond song behind Adele's Skyfall, which you guys know was number one of my best original songs that year. Probably my favorite of 2000, honestly. It's that amazing. It's probably the most fun and catchy of the Bond songs, while Skyfall is the most emotional, which by the way outweighs Know My Name a little bit. But You Know My Name is easily one of the most catchy songs I've ever listened to, and easily a hell of a Bond song. It's not just Daniel Craig who's great, you get other... It's not just Daniel Craig that's great, you get other great people here as well, like Eva Green, who easily in debate for probably the best Bond girl we have gotten. But Bond girls can usually go in, for at least franchise, Bond girls can usually go in one or two ways. They could either be very complex characters, very interesting, and you can see why that girl will fall in love with James Bond, or they would just be plot devices or just there to have sex with Bond. They would go one two ways. Definitely a little more good and balanced, but they still has been share of lacking roles that are pretty much lacking in personality. So this Bond's might be probably easily outweighs a lot of the great Bond girls we have gotten. Not even really fantastic. I mean, she's always been a great actress, but she's plays a lot of what makes the Bond girl so well in terms of personality, in terms of you can see why you want to fall in love with each other, why Bond will fall in love with her. They really do a great job with establishing the relationship between these two kids, which doesn't really much end up well, but the relationship really is great. Not only get other influences, like got Jeffrey Wright as Felix Letter, you also get Jeff Christensen, Simon Auerbach, and of course you get Judi Dench as M, the Ed MI6, who's this easily the best interpretation of the character easily. Like Judi Dench is fantastic here. Like she has played them in the previous People's Era, but she definitely plays this character very well. And of course, you cannot talk about this movie without discussing LeChiffre, played by the amazing Matt Mikkelsen. There's someone that could easily, again, Bond villains are something that also very hit or miss, honestly. Sometimes they could have really developed motivations, or it could feel like really trending and fun, or they could just be like much toy villains that are basically, you can tell you that evil but just by stroking a cat, which I can definitely see mentioning it even before I've seen all Bond movies. I know about that trope about villains like striking the cats. Like, my god, the villains have been definitely up down, but Matt Mikkelsen is easily the best Bond villain. He is easily the best Bond villain. I mean, could be the best villain from Skyfall, but in terms of pure motivation, like, again, he's not really like a villain. Honestly, he actually is a very human character from the way they portray him here and when go through his motivations and what he goes through. And again, he's not just someone that's just like evil for the it. He is evil with a purpose, and they really make him feel like a villain. Actually, I love a lot of his scenes with Bond. Honestly, like they're actually some of the most tense sequences in the movie. As again, the action is also easily the best of the Bond franchise, especially for the opening parkour sequence. My god. And even the storytelling here is great. Again, something that's also always very hit or miss in the Bond franchise. They can be really compelling and fun, or they can be very lackluster. I mean, there are some pretty odd stories in the Bond franchise. Some very odd stories. But this is either some of the best storytelling, some of the most investing storytelling in the entire franchise. So it has like a lot of twists, but they actually got very well, has a lot of great interaction, has a great pace to it, really reinvents a lot of the Bond tropes that we go know and love, but does it in a very interesting way. It does feel like it's insulting the character, but instead of telling an own unique take of the character. But again, your franchise kind of stumbling like Bond was, you definitely need that intervention, and I think Royale does that amazingly. This one though still has a lot of great funny moments, a lot of great humorous moments, and a lot of great heart to it. But in terms of the emotion, it's easy to call the most emotional passion in a Bond movie. Like, to be honest, do I really need to say why the movie is so great? Do I need to say why Casino Royale is fantastic? Like, I pretty much just adding on what makes the movie so great. The reason I'm reviewing it because I wanted to review every James Bond movie, at least Stan Craig once. And if you do want to know my actual thoughts on the Bond movies I've seen, I'm going to review like the Sean Connery ones, the George Lazenby one, the Roger Moore ones. So you can check out my Tumblr, my Letterboxd. Yeah, I decided to keep my Letterboxd, so you may check out both of those, which I will leave links to in the description down below. Again, share my Letterboxd, Tumblr, which are linked in the description down below if you want to know my thoughts on the other Bond movies that. I mean, my Letterboxd is really more for the Sean Connery ones, because I kind of took a little break from it, but now I'm back on there. And you can check my Tumblr, which I read all the other Bond movies that might be on there, so you can check those out. The Casino Royale is easily the best Bond movie, and it's easily one of the best action movies ever made. Made it to a character that we all know and love, and he kind of reinvents it presented it to a different audience and to people, and it's something that definitely appeals a lot new fans, casual fans, or even a lot of diehard fans. Casino Royale is truly one of the most emotional, dark, and the most rewatchable of the Bond movies, and after rewatching other ones, it made me appreciate Casino Royale so much more. There's so much true love about this movie, and it easily gets my 110 of an A++. It's that fantastic. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed my review of Casino Royale. Feel free to leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on Casino Royale? If you have seen it, do you definitely expect Bond like I do? And what are your thoughts on the other 10 great ones, and how would you rank this one of all the Bond movies? Feel free to leave a comment down below. And again, February, after February, March, and April, I'm going to review the other same couple of movies, Quantum of Solace, Skyfall, and Spectre, which I kind of did review when I started movies, but I'm going to do more of a re-review since my thoughts have changed, and because when I started, my views on that really weren't that great, honestly. But anyways, hope you enjoyed that, and of course I'll still be doing a lot of the Pixar stuff. I'll be doing once a week, and I got a lot more videos coming very soon, so be on the look for that. And as always, thank you so much for watching, so I do appreciate. And also thank you all for reaching 30,000 total views on this channel. Might not be huge to some, but for me, considering how long I've been doing this, it's good to know that people do love watching my content, and it gets more motivated to do more of these videos, so it really does mean a lot. Again, if you're hammer, be sure to like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, be sure to follow all my social media sites that are all description down below. I am Samuel World from Samuel World Reviews. I will see you next time, and as always, stay cool, everybody. Peace.